Alrighty guys, now it's time for the industrial athlete post-shift cool down, right? You've had a big, hard day at work, right? Maybe it's 8, 10, 12 plus hours of just running around, working hard, being an athlete, right? So just like anybody out on the field or the court would have to do, you still got to take care of your body afterwards just to help prevent any of those injuries. So the big thing we're going to focus on here is gentle breathing movements. That's what it's always going to be about. In and out through the nose, just trying to calm the body back down and get into that rest and digest state again. So the first thing is going to be on your hands and knees. Just some quadruped rock backs, some breathing here. So you're going to go ahead, you're going to be breathing in. And breathing out there. Trying to settle back down into that. You might get a little bit stuck. Maybe you have some limitations through the shoulder, through the rib cage, just through the back. But stay in there, taking at least 5 deep breaths in and out through the nose there. In that bottom position, you see me trying to sink back into my shoulders, into my hips, a little bit more each time. And that's what you want to do. You can always come out of it if you need to, and then just sink right back into it again, taking that deep breath. So again, you want to do a minimum of 5 in that position. Now, the next one you're going to want to do are some side lying scissor glides. So the next two really, for the side lying scissor glides and the supine knee rolls, you're going to need a wall, and for one of them, you're going to need either a ball, a small ball, a foam roller, even a pillow will work in a pinch. So the thing that you're going to want to do is you're going to be on your side, bottom arm up supporting the head, top arm here is going to be kind of locking in the rib cage. You want to be almost gripping your feet into the wall, okay? Now, the entire time, you're going to keep that top knee pressed down into the bottom leg. So it's going to look like this. And you're going to breathe in and keep that pressure of the knee straight on down. Breathe in. Breathe out, and you shift that knee forward. So this is going to be really rocking from the pelvis there. So not forgetting, gripping the feet, knee pressed down into the other one. And remember, I'm not going to go through all of these because these ones will take a little bit longer, but I want you to go at a nice, simple pace, not trying to rush through it. So you do 5 on one side, flip, do 5 on the other side. Now, from this position, you'll take your ball, your foam roller, whatever it might be, and you're going to get into another 90-90 position there, and the feet are going to be up on the wall, gripping the wall. You're going to be putting pressure into the ball. Tilt your pelvis backwards. So you want to think, I should be able to slide my hands just basically underneath my butt a little bit, but my low back still stays on the floor. I'm going to dig my heels in, so I'm thinking of trying to pull myself up through my heels, right? But again, not pulling that far. This is where you get that little bit of a clearance where the hips come off, but the low back stays on. And again, now it's going to be a nice breathing pace. So here, I'm not timing the movement with my breathing. I'm just going to be focusing on nice deep breaths in and out. And this one I recommend doing at least 10 deep breaths. You can get away with 5 just like any of the others, but you always want to try and do a little bit more just to calm the body down. And again, nice gentle movement while I'm keeping that pressure, and the ball, the foam roller, whatever it might be there should be moving a little bit between, like it should be that up and down. All right, so there, done a bunch for that breathing, getting the body calm. We're still going to focus on some breathing now, switching up to the upper extremities a little bit. So now what you're going to do, fist between the legs on the bottom hand, resting the head down, Still kind of maintaining that 90-90 position that we've been in a lot here. Top hand is going to be down. Now, the top hand can't reach here, that's fine. Just trying to push. You want to think of reaching the entire time with this motion. So trying to reach forward, and you're going to come here, and you're going to open up all the way around here. Trying to touch the back of my hips on the other side there. And I'm going to open up, trying to touch the floor, trying to reach up, reach forward as far as you can the entire time. Again, so I'll exaggerate here. Now maybe I don't have that motion. That's okay. Don't try and pinch the shoulder down. Don't try and force into that. Still just think of reaching as far as you can away, and maybe you lose a lot of that motion, and that's fine. That's why we're working on this, right? And again, maybe it's even just very limited. You have to come all the way through here, but you're still working on opening up that shoulder, that rib cage, just that nice, simple movement. So again, doing that for at least 5 breaths on each side. Better yet, try and get some 10 breaths in or so. Now, the last one is going to be hip flexor stretch. So maybe you need some cushioning. You can always kneel down more on a foam pad, on a pillow, whatever you have, a yoga mat, anything like that works well. Or if you're just on the carpet, it might not be a problem for you, right? But getting one leg up, one leg down here. Now, you're going to want to think of not leaning forward. So you'll see a lot of people just lean straight forward with that. That puts a lot of stress on the back. You want to think of tilting that pelvis under, just like we did when the feet were up on the wall there. So tilting that pelvis under, and if you get there, now I can go forward, but as I go forward, that's where I get locked, right? I can't go any further forward without getting a big stretch through here. So I want to go ahead, same thing, taking a nice deep breath in, nice deep breath out. I can always couple this, I can rotate away. If I want, I can even open up the arms overhead. That's probably my personal favorite just because I feel just a bigger stretch all the way up through my rib cage where I'm a little bit tighter. Some people need to get that rotation away a little bit. Some people just need to work on just staying in that position, taking their nice deep breaths, right? So again, at least 5, maybe 10 breaths on one side, and then you'll switch, doing the same thing on the other side. And there you have it. Shouldn't take more than 5-10 minutes. Calm the body down, get it ready to recover, and get after it the next day.